Hi Gemini, I'm gonna go ahead and do your September reading a bit early. It's August 30th, but I figured there's no use in doing an August reading. We're about to close August out, so let's go ahead and dive in. That popped out, Ace of Cups. So we're gonna dive in. We're gonna pull your recent past, current energies, and outcome or advice cards, and see what we have for you. Eight of Wands coming in hot. We have some messages coming in, some communication, or just some fast moving energy that happened in the recent past. Let's see. Let's see for current energies for Gemini. We have Knight of Swords, more fast energy. Let's see. And I see like more messages coming in with the swords. Oh, wow, look at that. Ace of Cups came out again. Then you have the Chariot, clarifying the Eight of Wands. The Nine of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Wands. And the Two of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Cups. So let's see here, Gemini. Give me 1 second. So in the recent past, I kind of felt like there was a sudden push or something really propelled you forward. And it came in really fast, whether it's communication, emails, text message, DM, social media, whatever that was, it really propelled you to move forward. The Chariot to me is like that forward movement. It can have to do with vehicles, you know, think boats, things of movement, things of travel, but not necessarily travel, but more forward direction. So something in the recent past came in really fast and was the catalyst for your forward movement with this Chariot. And being that it was a major arcana, it caused a major shift forward. Now, in the current energies, you have Knight of Swords and Nine of Wands. Knight of Swords, you know, it's air energy. It can be Gemini, it can be Libra, it can be Aquarius. I kind of look at Gemini as the Knight of Swords because it's like the messenger. So again, I'm getting heavy information coming in, communication coming in, and being clarified by the Nine of Wands. I get a sort of what's the word? Not stalling, but sort of kind of stepping back. I think for some of you, whatever situation this is, you've either been there before, or you don't want to be hurt again, or you don't want a disappointment, because you know he's the wounded warrior. He came a long way. It may have to do with career. You may be taking a risk on something and you're kind of like, I don't want this to end up like last time. Or maybe it could be that if this is a work situation, because after the Nine of Wands comes the Ten of Wands, and by the Ten of Wands, he's already exhausted. He's carrying a lot of baggage. He makes it to the finish line. You know, tens are about completion, but he's so exhausted. And I think for some of you, you're wondering if a specific situation is worth the risk. If this has to do with money, career, it's kind of like, and maybe you were given an offer that just, I don't know, I get the feeling like it sounds too good to be true, or you're kind of, you know, a little bit hesitant about it. That's the word, hesitant. I'm getting a lot of hesitancy with this fast moving information that's coming in, especially with the Knight of Swords. Now it can be you that is possibly learning more information, or just are very cautious with making any impulsive decisions, or speaking too soon, because you know it's like it's a lot of caution with this nine of Wands here. And I notice you go from the 8 to the 9, so this comes in really fast, and you don't want it to kind of like, I don't want to take the wrong step here. Then you have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Two of Wands here. So there is something being offered to you. I will say, if there is a sense of you being hesitant or cautious, I don't like to give that type of advice, like go ahead or don't move forward. But based on the cards here, I do see an offer being presented to you that is going to actually be the start of something. That's just what I see here. I'm not gonna, go against the cards or anything, but I don't want to particularly say yes or no, but that's what I see. You are being presented with an opportunity that is going to help you grow. You have the Two of Wands here, and one thing I love about the Two of Wands, it's like at that beginning stage, you get that Ace of Wands, that spark, and then the Two of Wands is sort of working at it. It's kind of juggling, and it's making choices, it's making decisions behind the scenes. It's kind of setting up all the moving parts and all the moving components before that Three of Wands when you present it to the world. So whatever it is, if it has you feeling a little bit cautious, I do see the outcome being amazing, or you will be presented with something better that kind of moves that forward for you. So if this is, the only major arcana I see here is the Chariot. So something might have came in the recent past really fast. Right now you're kind of hesitant. If this has to do with like contracts or fine print or things like that, you're kind of like, I don't know, I've been down this road before. I don't want to take on any more than I need to. If this is a situation at your workplace where you're being offered a position that has to do with a lot of responsibility, or just something that kind of came out of nowhere, you're kind of sleeping on it, and you're like, I'm already doing enough that I can. Like, I can't take on anymore. I think either you will be presented with a better offer, or that offer will help you kind of, it will be the start of maybe like your own business, so to speak. But let's go ahead and get some clarifiers so far. Let's get some clarifiers. Clarifying that Eight of Wands and the Chariot for Gemini. Where did that come from? What is this communication about? Four of Wands. Okay, yeah. I think for some of you, this was something that was celebrated. This could have came up during like a get-together, a party, a company party, just, and I do see that whatever it was a manifestation, because I equate the Four of Wands with 1111. So whatever this was, it was something that you manifested. I do see it being kind of a gift from the universe. Oh, look, clarifying the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Whatever is unknown to you, whatever you feel like you're kind of hesitant about, it will be illuminated. The sun sheds light on all the surrounding cards, and being that it's right in the middle, it's the happiest card in the deck. Look how bright it is. Even on camera, you can't miss the sun card. It's right there. And for some of you, this may be your big break. This may be what you've been waiting for, but there's a bit of caution there. Because how fast it's coming in. I think the speed and the urgency that it's coming in, it's kind of overwhelming, right? Let's clarify the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. Clarifying the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. You have the King of Wands. Boom. I mean, the King of Wands is the entrepreneur. He's the entrepreneur. He's the king, He knows about his money. He knows about all things business, all things having to do with finance. He's the king. He's the king, He's the king of it, He's like all things career. Now, the King of Pentacles is also kind of, he knows about money too, but he knows more so where to invest his money. He's more like the banker. He's more like the person that will tell you how to budget. The King of Wands is the entrepreneur. He's the businessman. He's the one that started from the bottom and made it to the top, so to speak. So I do see here a very successful opportunity being offered to you. You may be a little hesitant because of the urgency that it comes with, the speed, the decision making. But I mean, based on what I see here, I see it being wonderful. So, you know, if you want to take the advice, if you came here looking for some sort of validation, I would say go for it. And if you know, go for it, but at the very least, something will be offered to you that is going to really be successful. Or someone, a King of Wands, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, might help you get there as well. If the energy of the card isn't you, you might have a fire sign around you who's very good with business that can give you advice and open that door for you, or offer that opportunity for you as well. So that's what I see for you, Gemini. If any of these messages resonate in any way, shape, or form, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how that works out for you. If it's, you know, a situation that you're going through and this reading helped, I definitely want to hear about it. So until next time, take care.